What's up, guys? I've been doing heroic, and I gotta say, the most difficult one was definitely um, what's his name? Gothic. Gothic the Harvester was literally the hardest one, and I know you guys are here, so it's really not that bad. It's not that bad, and honestly, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget, and I don't really have um, that much dust to spare. So this is basically the build that I've been using, and I was able to defeat him. So majority of this shit is explained, self-explanatory. I mean, mind vision. I guess I'll go through each one so you guys will know how to use it. So mind vision, you're basically just using it to steal a card. In the beginning, he's kind of slow, but I mean, he does really start picking up. He's a very aggro deck. It's kind of like a really, really super aggressive zoo. It's crazy. Board control, really good board control, and all that stuff. But really, what you need to do is just defend yourself and try to make the game last as long as possible. And try because he ends up drawing his hero power allows him to draw a card. So what happens is he's gonna eventually run out of cards, and that's what you want him to do. You want him to run out of cards, and once he's completely wiped out of his deck, he'll start taking damage. So that's basically it. You just have to survive. So okay, so surviving, you know, mind vision, like I said, you just use it just to steal. But you only use this like when you actually have a moment. But if you need to protect your HP, then this comes second. Then power word, power world word. Shield is like, I basically used it for the draw more than anything else. But just go ahead and buff anything so it gets out of that range of it getting deleted. And a bit abusive sergeant was actually a pretty decent card to play because you actually need it so you can have, like, after you destroy one of his monsters, it's gonna respawn onto your side, and it's gonna have zero attack, and it's gonna have like HP, which is really lame, and you need to somehow buff it for a short period of time so you can try to kill it. So that's where this sergeant really comes in play. Northshire Cleric, honestly, you're never gonna be able to use her to her full potential, but I was able to use her in the very, very beginning. You use her in the very beginning, and then he's gonna summon like the horse, and he's gonna attack it, and that's gonna leave it to a 1/1, and then you can go ahead and heal it at turn 2. That's really the only purpose I've had, so you can have that one card advantage. Divine Spirit, I tend to use it. It really, really does buy a lot of time. You definitely want to save it and you want to use it on something pretty big, like, Shield Master or the Slug Vulture. Those are pretty good ones because, once you buff them, you get a 3/5, but you turn into a 3/10. So 10 HP is quite a bit to deal with. Um, pain also for clearing, death for clearing. Thought steal, same thing as mind vision. You just use it whenever you can, and then hopefully you'll get some good taunts, but usually you won't. Dancing sword, this is also to speed up the process of him drawing out his deck. Raid leader, also to buff the Sphinx, I think that's what they're called. And Sun Cleric, also same purpose. Defender of Argus is a really, really good card because it gives them the taunt. So he'll destroy it himself, which is really good. And Shield Master, good taunt. Holy Nova, you definitely need to hold on to this, and you need to use it when it's appropriate. You definitely want to use this when he has Abomination and the other thing that when you kill it, it deals like 1 damage. Abomination deals 2 damage. So, you know, if you use this at the right time, you're going to be able to clear the whole entire board. So you just need to go ahead and just calculate that. And then also another good taunt. Now, a really good card that you could possibly get that I don't have, but I saw a lot of other people have, was the Sun Fury Protector. Now, I mean, it's a good card, but it is a rare, and like I said, I'm on a budget, so. But you know, that was pretty much it. I mean, the only ones that you definitely need to buy is Defender of Argus, which you're gonna need anyway. Thought Steal, you might not need this card. I mean, I doubt you might need it. And then, you know, the Sergeant, that's pretty much it. I think those are the only ones that you actually need to buy. But I think you could still do it even without these 3 cards. Maybe not with Defender of Argus. I definitely think Defender of Argus is probably one of the most crucial element in this deck. Because, I mean, it gives it the taunt with the 1/1. It's pretty good. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully this helps you with Gothic. Because, I mean, it took me a while. It might not work the first time, but you gotta just really wait it out. You need a lot of luck. You need good timing. And just play extremely, extremely defensive. And then eventually he's going to kill himself.